Ding dong, we're live. Yep. Okay. I screamed that down in my mic. Of course I did. What a way to start. Now. Let's see. What happens if I rotate the screen? Anything? Nothing? Okay, fair enough. Guess that's not gonna happen. Well, anyway, welcome. We'll just wait for a few people to join, and then we're gonna get into it. There's a lot to unpack. In all honesty, there's a lot to unpack. There is honestly quite a lot to unpack that has happened this week. So, yeah, welcome. I'll give it about a minute. Maybe 5. Hey, what's up, mate? I'm good, surprisingly. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very odd good mood. I'm not usually in this much of a good mood. Like, I'm in a good mood, but I've never been like this. One thing I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb, then I can, then I don't get bombarded with notifications. Because I've noticed that that's happened before, where my phone is just, like, buzzing like crazy. I guess that's what Do Not Disturb is for. So then I don't get disturbed. My partner also has it on her phone, so yeah. My partner always has Do Not Disturb on her phone, and in all honesty, I don't bloody blame her. Ping, ping, ping. No, but seriously though. A lot has happened since my last stream. Both relating to the thing that I talked about relating to the thing I talked about last week. It was quite the discovery, not gonna lie. We've been live for 2 minutes and 43. I'm just gonna say it, or should I wait? Should I wait for more people to join so then people understand the context? Because yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The funny thing is, right? I still find it really funny how every time I talk, my character just fucking vibrates. You don't get this on the laptop version of Prism. YS12 said, "Hey yo, what's popping? I am the man who looks like an emo. Me." I don't know why I said that. That is the true beauty of my brain. I just say whatever. Like I said, I'm a Yapatron. I should nickname myself in, like, Discord servers. I should nickname myself fucking Yapatron. So, yeah. Sounds like me. Yeah, I just say, like, I don't know. I don't think about what I'm saying. I just say it. Until I realise what I said, and then I start to think about it. Ronald Roach YT said, "Hey, so yeah, hi, what's going on? What is good? I do right. Since we're like for nearly 5 minutes in, I'm just gonna get straight into stuff. Making cookies. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is, I don't know whether to trust the fucking. I'm looking at my phone. and it's saying that I've got 2 people watching, but I don't trust that. Because I know, it's just like StreamYard. I remember StreamYard, and I used to use StreamYard, and they used to tell me that, oh, this amount of people overall, but it turns out it wasn't that amount of people at all. Anyway, we're 5 minutes in now, so I'm just gonna get straight into it, right? Now, I should provide a bit of context before I get straight into something that happened during the week, because yeah, I'd recommend looking at my last stream where I called somebody out. I called somebody out for being basically a bloody creep. Well, there was 2 of them, but one of them. Right. Okay. So yeah, so basically, last stream I basically spoke out about some bloody nutter who was a creep, right? And let's just say, I think YouTube did something about them. Thank God for that, because right. Well, so when was it? Was it yesterday? I don't remember. Might have been yesterday. I don't remember. But either way, at some point in time, I decided, you know what? Let's go through my subscriber list, because why the hell not? And then I noticed, again, this requires a lot of content, that you should really, after this stream, you should probably go back and, look at the other one, and you'd understand what I'm talking about. But to run, right, basically, I'm just good. Instead of doing that, because that is a bloody long stream anyway, I'm just gonna I'll just do a quick rundown. Basically, there were these 2 freaks who were basically, being creepy towards someone I've worked with, which was the Nep Queen on the 2nd Symphony of the Nep. They were basically a bunch of creeps. And, yeah, last stream I basically called them out about it, because if YouTube aren't going to do anything, then I fucking will. Oh my god. But, yeah. Anyway. Right, this. Yeah. So, right. This is interesting, because I think why 12, one of them got banned, yeah. Why, you might know, was this yesterday? I can't remember, because this was I did mention it in a server, and I think you know which server I'm talking about. Just call me Y. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just calling you Y. I've seen Ren call you Y, so yeah, I'm saying Y. Yeah, right. I think it was, yeah, I think it might have been yesterday. But let's just go off it being yesterday. Yesterday, it could have even been before that. I don't know. I'm just going off what I saw yesterday. They got banned. I think. I don't know, because when you click on the link, it just sends you to a dead page, so it doesn't really tell you if they got terminated or not, and it doesn't even open through the YouTube app for me, so I don't know. It only doesn't open in the YouTube app. It only doesn't open in the YouTube app because I have Brave as my default browser. Not sponsored, by the way. Anyway, I looked, and like I said, it led to a dead link. And I went to Nep Queen's manager, keeping them anonymous, because yes, keeping them anonymous because I do not want things to spiral, so I'm keeping them anonymous. But right, well, not like occur when they get banned. Kind of surprised, to be honest. Yeah, well, see now. Because I saw they weren't in my subscriber list. Now, I thought one or two things. One, they've unsubscribed from me. Or two, well, obviously, them getting terminated or them deleting their account. It could be a possibility that they just deleted their account, and they've probably made another for all I know, but, because trust me, that has a whole bloody rabbit hole of those accounts. There's a whole rabbit hole of, like, them accounts having random country names. Either way, it's good that either YouTube did something, or something, the point is, at least one of them's gone, so that's a plus. Now we have to get the other pleb off YouTube. By the way, YouTube, if you're listening... YouTube, if you're listening, it's BHRPST2727. I don't know if they're gonna do anything about YouTube, about that other guy, because in a way there isn't really much ever, like, because they don't really post that much about Nep Queen on that account, from what I've seen, but if you spam report, there's one post in particular that I think you should spam report, right? If you scroll down in the posts, there's like a... Jesus Christ, why is it every time I go live, I always have the feeling to burp? One moment. Alright, there we go. I had to... Nope, it's come back again. Oh my god. I'm just gonna sit with it. Anyway, because like I said, there's one post in particular on their account, which is like this post, share, it's something like or share this post if you love the Nep Queen. And then if you look at the post, it goes, Nep Queen's a beautiful girl. And it's like, oh my god, mate, no. That's freaky. Ugh. So if you spam report that, YouTube might be like, okay, bud, cut it out. I already submitted a report for it. Whether YouTube are going to do anything, I've got no bloody clue. Or even better, if BHRPSE2727 deletes his account, if he's watching the stream, delete the bloody account now, you creep. Anyway, there we go. So there's that. At least it's a step in the direction. It's a step in the right direction. So yeah, that is a plus. But yeah, so that's good. That's amazing. Like I said, I've said in my Discord server, I do it because, oh no, plug time. Oh dear, he's going to be plugging his stuff. Oh dear, plug time on my... Well, it's not really a plug per se, but like in my Discord server, I did say that what? Oh my god, I was gonna say something and now it's gone. What were I gonna say that was in my Discord? Well, that went well. I completely forgot it. Oops. This is the beauty of these streams. They're not scripted. I just say what's on my mind, and if it goes away, it goes away. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh dear. Anyway, point is though, that is a plus. So, whoop-de-doo. Second thing I do want to say is that, which also happened yesterday, convenient timing, I decided to launch a website, right? And I know what some people are thinking. Oh no, he's going corporate. I'm not going corporate. I just wanted to make a website, then I could, like, host thing, like, if I wanted to. Hang on one moment. There we go. I only decided to build a website because, well, actually, I started it a few months back, but I'm only making the reason why I decided to build a website is because it's easier to track things. I can host my own stuff on there, like the sampled instruments that I create. I can host them all on there. I plan the plan for that though, because the plan I have is, so I'm gonna make whatever libraries I make, whatever they're gonna be. I've got no bloody clue. My mind is currently my mind is currently in, hang on, with C++ program where you can create your own website. No, I've been using Google Site, the Google Sites thing. It's way easier. Not only that, if I was to build my own website with C++, I would probably have to pay to, like, keep it running, and I can't do that. I think I would have to pay for it because, like, server costs and shit. I mean, technically, if there's a free, like I wanted to do it with Google Sites because, again, Google Sites is way easier for what I'm thinking, because I'm not going, like, full. I haven't really linked it anywhere apart from my community post, and I am gonna link it other places. I've linked it on my Instagram. You can find it on my Instagram, but I am actually also gonna link it on my, like, the links of my, if I haven't done it already, that is. Actually, can someone fact check that? Have I already done it? I would do it, but I don't want Prism to crash if I close it. If I don't have it, I'll have to add it after the stream. And might also add it into the, like, the description of this video as well. I don't know. But anyway, I am gonna, because Google Sites is free, for one. You don't have to fucking pay for anything. Two, yeah. So the way I'm gonna be doing it, if I do host, like, sampled instruments on there, I'll either link the piano book pages, or what I will do is I will just link a Google Drive folder. Well, not folder, file, technically speaking. Like, basically, it's like what I did, right, yesterday, I also released Aleatory, right? Point of, basically, as a narrow it down in a way where I can process it and not in pyrocynical fashion. Basic, can't say that. Anyway, basically, no, but it is true. Pyrocynical does fucking make ridiculously long videos. Slop content. Anyway, Aleatory, that was it. I decided to put basically as a, like, narrowed down version of the whole thing in a long time, and it will take a while because they still have to test it, as far as I'm aware, and it still has to, it's basically pending publication on Piano Book. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna host it on the website. That was when I finished, quote unquote finish. It's not really finished, because I am gonna be adding more stuff to it. I don't know, like, I plan on adding. This is the amount of projects that I've worked on. Have a look at this. Mark, your live stream keeps went offline. It randomly cuts off your words. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. I cannot handle it. Surely it can't, can't go wrong if I'm using data, surely. I think the proper thing is that it keeps going, it keeps buffering. And again, I can't help that because the internet is shit. I presume the majority of that was just like what I was saying there about the website was just fucking cutting off. I'm just gonna assume that that's what was happening, and oops. Right, I'm gonna test my internet again. Just bear with. Right, we seem to be good. Okay, we seem to be good now. I had to just test. That probably explains to 0. But how are we sounding now? Are we fine? If I don't know what I was gonna say. You know what? Let me just check my notifications really quick. What's going on? Not much. Not much. Now put it back on Do Not Disturb. Looks normal to me, hopefully. Right, okay, good. Right, oh. And I nearly did stuff with my fucking character again. Oops. Anyway, back to the website. Basically, the whole reason why I decided, oh, I'm gonna make a website, is just so then I could just it was basically an excuse for me to get aleatory out because I was sick of waiting. I mean, call me impatient, whatever. Call me impatient. I don't care. I wanted to get aleatory out. I've been working on it for months. I've worked on it since Christmas, and I'm just getting it out there. So basically, we've spent a good, including December, right, from Christmas, January, February, March, April, basically 5 months. 6 including December, probably? December, January, February, March, April. No, it is still 5, huh? Eh? Oh my god, though. It's just because piano, and I'm getting the thing about what is it? Piano Book. I'm assuming they have a lot of submissions at the moment. That's probably why it's doing the whole fucking, I'm assuming it's because of that, probably. Okay, one thing I am gonna probably try and do, although I don't want to do it with me, I don't want to do it on my, because I'm doing it on my phone. But what I wanted to try OBS, where I don't need a mic. Like, no, I don't need a screen. I mean, I don't need to share my screen, and it can just be me just chatting. That's what that's what I want to try and do. But I'm not doing it with my ceiling fan on, because the last time I tried to record something, like record audio with my ceiling fan on, all you could hear was the wind blowing against the mic, and it sounded horrible. It sounded annoying. Unfortunately, got to do it. I'm also planning to make this a... Like I said, I'm planning on making these streams a weekly thing. Do you want to know why? Guess what? I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm making these streams a weekly thing, but for two reasons. One, I disappear a lot. I noticed that I disappear a lot from my channel. And then some people are probably, like, there in the background thinking, why is he not uploading? Is he okay? Is he alive? And the answers to that is, yes, I am alive. I'm just very busy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to make it where I do stream weekly. Every weekend. Only weekends, because I know what it's like during the week. I've tried streaming through the week. They've been fucking bad. So yeah, I am trying to make this like a weekly thing. I'm gonna try to at least. I'd appreciate it if my stomach didn't want me to burp. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, so that's one reason why I want to do it. Streams weekly. Typically, on a Saturday, I'm thinking it's going to be more like this, where I'm just yapping. And then Sundays, it's going to probably, well, if it doesn't go wrong, that is, it will be a weekly thing where I am, like, no commentary, because, well, let's face it, last Sunday, we all know what happened when I, Saturday, but before I have a school, lol. Yeah, so, I'm doing the weekends, because, again, I know what it's like during the week for people, and I know how busy people can get during the week. Some people probably can get busy during the weekend as well, but either way. And on Sunday, like I said, on Sundays, I want to try and make it. I'm gonna at least attempt to make it where it's no commentary, but I am in the chat. Obviously, I have to, otherwise, well, I have to watch the stream so then I can see what's going on. And yeah, I want to make it where it's no commentary, but I'm in the chat, because again, last week we all saw what happened with that. I tried to stream me making music with Berlin Orchestra, and it decided to fucking freeze, and it was basically unwatchable. You could hear me, but you could hear me, but you just couldn't, and you could hear the audio. You just couldn't see what I was actually doing, and it was horrible. But yeah, like I said, I want to try and make that a weekly thing where I just stream, no commentary, making music. That's basically it. And another reason why, because there's two. One, because I disappear a lot, and I feel like people would probably want to see more. And I know that, some people have kind of, you know, and not only that, like, how do I explain it? Some people have different needs, so it's like, you know, some people want, like, weekly videos, which I can't really do, because, well, you know, I have a whole bloody career to consider. I've got the whole music career. And, yeah, that's the main reason why I want to do it. But, yeah, and not only that, a second reason is just, it's just something to do on a weekend. Gives me something to do, rather than sat there scrolling through YouTube. Instead of making music, I'm a former procrastinator. Like I just went right up close to my bloody mic while saying that. But yeah, it's because I'm, like I said, one, because I disappear a lot, and I don't think that's fair for the subscribers who are subscribed to me. Because, you know, people will subscribe to me, and then they won't, like, they'll subscribe to me and then realise I don't upload. I upload once in a blue moon, as I once said on a video, which it might still be up. Might take it down, in all honesty, because I don't feel like in that video it's just not I'm not confident in that video. Anyway, though I will say this, right? I'm not even kidding. I actually have, if you look at my older video, because there is a couple of videos where I actually started talking for the first time, and oh my god, I was listening back to them and I sound stiff as a board. I sound awkward. I sound awkward in those videos. Now, I'm just, well, I sound like I know what I'm talking about. See, I'm treating these live streams like a little get-together. You know, like a little get-together with friends, even though most of you have never really seen before. And this is generally in context of what other YouTube stream, not for any particular viewers in here. I mean, literally, in general, for anyone if they decide to watch the VOD back. But, yeah, so yeah, schedule-wise, it's always going to be streams, and with the occasional videos in between, simply because I can't make videos every day. I'm not that insane. I do actually respect them, because that must take a long fucking time. You imagine how much is cut out of the schedules. That's why I actually respect them for that. Despite the fact that it's slop content, you do it. You look at slop content. The X situation is crazy. You know, you look at those types of videos. You do have to give them a bit of credit where credit is due. That they upload them almost every day, and that must be bloody tiring. So in a way, I do actually respect them for that. What I don't respect them for is the fact that they're using clickbaity titles. Insert verb. No, adjective. There we go. That's, like, oh my god. It's insane. Insane is the perfect word for it. The X situation is insane! I have way too much energy for 11 PM. I think it's 11 PM. Oh my bad, it is not 11 PM. It is 10:37. Still. But yeah, again, that's what's going to be happening. Saturdays, casual stream like this, where I just yap away, and people can type in the chat if they want to. If they don't want to, it's okay, I don't type in live stream chats either. Well, unless of course I have to, then that's different. But you know, if we got any lurkers, that is absolutely bloody fine. I am very bad at I'm very bad at typing in live stream chats. So if there's people, I just sit there and enjoy the video. I don't chat with other people whilst watching a video. If I wanted to do that, I could just go into a Discord server. So, yeah. What else has been happening? Because, like I said, there's a few things to go over. Apart from the fact that that Equatorial Guinea person, whatever he's called, he got banned. He got the ban hammer, which is a bloody win. In all honesty, I'm also trying to think about the type of stuff I want to do for my second channel. Because I do have, like, ideas, but it's like, I'm just rethinking them because, yeah. Like, there's one community post on there that's like, I'm gonna make a rant video about the Minecraft movie, but people were like, I don't know, I'm just, because I did record the audio for that, and I'm kind of scared about what people would probably comment on it, so it's like, yeah, I'm giving that a miss. That is not happening. Another thing I have took into consideration is probably more skits, because I have a very good imagination, if you can believe that. And also I have the stickers. I have the stickers that my friend made. So yeah. I have the stickers my friend made, so I can easily use them. Let's see how we're doing for notification. Oh, let me just try and fix it really quick. Right, there we go. I think we fixed it a bit. I just noticed my internet was going doolally. I really need to find, like, something I need to find, like... In my okay, I think a possible problem why... And I can't go downstairs to where the router is, because my brother and sister are in there, and I don't... You know... That's why I like to do these types of things on my own. I want to do them on my own, because yes... Because I can. But it's okay, because... Yeah... To be honest with you, it could be worse. It could be lagging for, like, I forgot to put my phone back on Do Not Disturb. Whoops. There we go. One of the things I also noticed that happens on my streams is that when I buffer, it also, because I've watched back the VODs, it sometimes skips ahead of what I'm saying. Like, it just cuts. So I'll be, like, talking about one thing, and then it'll cut, and it'll, you know, it's annoying, in all honesty, but yeah. But to make a brief comment again about, oh shit, to make it that I put my phone on my shirt, and if I put my phone on my t-shirt for a moment to, like, balance my phone on my hand, and if I accidentally made you jump with the sound there, I'm sorry. But anyway, I will say this, just commenting about the whole, that channel getting basically kicked off YouTube. If I highly doubt Nep Queen will be watching this, but Nep Queen, if you are watching, either the VOD or live, which I very much doubt, but if you are watching live, you're welcome, because Jesus fucking Christ, I do not allow creeps. I do not like creeps, and I don't fucking support them or anything. That is disgusting. So, yeah. That's one final comment I'm going to make about that. And as soon as YouTube does something about the other pleb, or plebs, because there is quite a few of them, then I will, I'll keep update on that. I'll keep people posted on it. I'm not gonna do it for every single channel. I'm only doing it for the BHR, that pleb. I'm only doing it for that knob. But yeah. Either way, that was a very weird fucking rabbit hole that I went down. In all honesty, I don't think I'd want that to happen. I'd hope that doesn't happen again. Anyway, another thing I'm also doing is, like I put on my community posts as like a little quiz thing, is a mock-up of Name's Rango from Hans Zimmer, and the reason why I was doing that, is because I just went through a phase of listening to the Rango soundtrack, and I thought, I have the score for this. I wonder what happens if I make a mock-up of it. Ooh! And that's what I did. So, yeah. I don't know when that's coming out. It is coming out, but I don't know when. And I hope for the love of... YouTube probably will detect that its name's Rango, and if it does, then, yeah. Imagine if I release it and it... Well, not release it, because that makes it sound like that makes it sound like it's mine when it's not. It's Hans Zimmer's. But when I imagine if I upload it to YouTube and it directly, like it says that it detects the album version. I swear to God, if it does, then I must have done something right to make it sound very accurate. But, oh my God. Insane. And like I said, I can't wait to get that. I actually can't. Me finishing off Name's Rango, but on the stream. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't decided. I'm crossing that bridge when we get there. I'm not thinking about it now, more than crossing the bridge when we get there, because, yes. Don't quote me on it, because I don't know if it's gonna... For all we know, we could be doing something completely different. Well, music related, obviously, but it could be completely different. So, yeah. I'm just checking my notifications again. I wonder when there'll be a stream that I wonder when there'll be a stream I make where I don't have low battery on my phone. Honestly, I swear to God. Hey Noah. Hi, what's going? What's poppin'? I'm stood here. Well, my character is. I'm actually sat down. But my character's just stood there, just staring off into space. And also vibrating every time I talk. Ha 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 ha. It's like he's on some kind of hoverboard or something. Not even hoverboard. Like them there's like a exercise machine you can get on, and it like wobbles. And it's supposed to get rid of your belly fat or something like that. My voice is dying, oh no. Oh no, my voice is dying. Can you hear it? Jesus. Okay, right, one moment. Okay, one moment. Ah! I nearly crashed my... no, don't crash. I nearly crashed the stream again. Oops. Right, okay, right, I'm back. I had to take a drink of water because my voice was dying. I couldn't keep talking with my voice. It sounded like I had a frog in my throat. Well, not sounded like, it felt like that. Oh my god, it felt horrible. But yeah, what was I talking about? Names Rango, that's what I was talking about. I might finish that on the stream tomorrow, but we don't know. But one thing I do know is that every time I go live, when I'm not on my when I'm not on my laptop anyway, I always stream when my phone is on low battery. Why do I do this to myself? My phone is on 9%. So yeah, take that what you will. Though I may end in like 10 minutes. I might end in 10 minutes and I can plug in my phone because it is low battery. And if you see me online on Discord, you don't see me online on Discord currently because I haven't got my laptop on. But if you do in like the next like not 5 minutes, like the next 15 minutes or what have you, chances are I'm probably on my laptop because I'm a fucking Discord gremlin. I nearly said I'm a Discord degenerate, but that does not sound good. That makes it, oh god, nah. Yuck. Nah. I'm a Discord gremlin. I just fucking lurk. I shit you not, that's actually what happens. I just sit there with Discord open, right? And I'll be just not unless I'm working on music. That's different. Bro shakes faster than the blender. Yeah, turn down your volume a second. I'll make him shake even faster. Turn down your volume. Just warning you now. 3, 2, 1. Beep! Okay. Okay, actually, that didn't vibrate as fast as I thought. Okay, noted. I don't know why I nearly read that as Craig Thomas Gibson Lovey. No! Jesus Christ, also the Blender references to my film. Yeah, I know it was. But yeah, I can, originally, right, if you go to the stream that's like, my plans for 2025, there's a, you should have seen my character. My character was having a full-blown fucking, I age your instruments, by the way. Oh, 8. Oh. Lovely. I will say this, Spitfire Symphony Brass always tastes chocolatey, so I don't blame you. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? That sounds fucking weird. What the fuck? Listening back to what I just said there, Spitfire Symphony Brass tastes chocolatey. That sounded way better in my head, to be honest with you. That sounded way better in my head. That just sounds weird. Oh my god, that sounded weird. Yuck. Ew! Anyway, why did I say that? Out of all things I could have said, I said that. Lovely. That's the true beauty of these streams. The thumbnail doesn't lie. Therefore, it's technically not clickbait. I genuinely sometimes go bonkers. I do go bonkers. I go absolutely fucking bonkers, especially in my brain. My brain goes even more bonkers. With music, anyway, I go absolutely bonkers. I will admit, though, my thumbnails compared to, like, last year, last year my thumbnails looked bad. Last year, I don't know, like, last year my thumbnails just looked overstimulated. Like, they were just hard to look at. I just take the simple approach now because, let's face it, I don't think, nobody's gonna wanna click on a video that's, like, got an overstimulating thumbnail. Probably, I don't know. And it's just like, you know, otherwise you'd be watching it, you know, like, like the Twitter video I did last year, where it's like, I left Twitter, and it's like, the thumbnail just looks overstimulated. Like, it makes you think that someone's gonna go into... makes you think that you're just gonna go on the video and there's just gonna be this screaming man in your face. It's like, hey you guys, welcome back to my video, and today I'm gonna show you why I left Twitter! Oh my god, my neighbours must fucking hate me. My neighbours probably hate me. Hiya neighbours, if you're watching the stream, don't mind me. I highly doubt they're watching. They're probably next door thinking, who's the bloody hell screaming? I'm very energetic at this time of night. Can you blame me? And also the fact that I'm sounding very deadpan at the moment. I'm just very good at being deadpan. I also learned a new vocal stim recently. Tonight, I wear a hat. James wears a hat. Hang on, we just read the chat. Damn, dude. I was trying to do some work while my volume was up. Oops! Rest in peace, headphone users. Oops! Anyway, I have a vocal stim now. I do random vocal stims to, like, calm my brain when there's, like, when I'm overwhelmed. I have vocal stims, and also I like to do them for fun. And it's from Top Gear, and it's just, tonight I wear a hat. James wears a hat, and Hammond is behind a low wall. My god, that is a brilliant fucking stim that right there. Here's the thing, right? I go live. When I go live, you probably think, oh, live! It's gonna be perfectly calm. Are you kidding me? I'm about as calm as a reversing dumpster truck reversing into a house. I'm not that calm. I'm actually energetic. I might have ADHD. I wouldn't be surprised if I had ADHD, to be honest with you. I can only focus on one task at a time. And I get overwhelmed when there's too many tasks, or that could just be an autism thing. I don't know. But either way, I could very well have ADHD, and I don't know it. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb again. Of course I did. Whoops. Either way, rule of thumb, if you come into these streams just listening to something whilst, don't expect them to be calm. They're never going to be calm, I don't think. I'm usually fucking... When I'm on call with friends, I'm absolutely fucking bonkers. Honestly, I am bonkers. They will tell you, I am bonkers. like, recently, right, I started playing, and I know what some people are thinking. They're thinking, why are you playing that? And a game I'm playing recently, right, just to kill time. I'm playing a game on my laptop, not right now, obviously, but, like, in general, I'm playing a game on my laptop, which is just My Singing Monsters. Don't ask me why. I just knew it existed, and for some reason wanted to try it out. Don't judge. Don't judge the vamp. Anyway, I I named my monsters really weird names, and I'm not talking like I'm not talking like typical monster names. No. I'm talking real weird names. One of them, right, here's the list in order if I can remember them. I named my first monster Nonce. I named my second monster Fetus Cletus. I named my third monster, which is called a Drumpler, which looks like a dragon dumpster fire. I'm trying to remember him. I probably can't remember him in order, but I have like a frog monster in there as well, and I named him Pervert Herbert. like Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy, but I couldn't really fit Herbert the Pervert in, so I had to name him Pervert Herbert. It's the best I can do. Anyway, then I named another monster. What did I name another monster? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. This might get the stream taken down, but I named one of my monsters who's like a they call in the game it's called a potbelly, and it looks like a Venus flytrap. Was monsters ever your own OCs or in game you play? Oh no! This is in My Singing Monsters. God no, I don't name all my. I'm not. If I was to name, this is in My Singing Monsters. This is not like my character AU. That's not like my AU that I've made. No. I do have monsters in that AU. Actually, that is something to go over. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Spill a bit of Noah lore, why not? There's these, I had an idea for these, see, unless it's like a game, when I play games, I don't name things seriously. If it's things like AUs and things like that, then I name things seriously. So the thing that I named seriously, this is for my AU. This is not in My Singing Monsters. This is an entirely different thing. But in my little AU that I have these little creatures called Gearhawks. And you're probably thinking, oh, what's a Gearhawk? It's basically it's like a nightmare I imagined like this nightmarish, freakish design that, like... Actually, can I get it on stream? Can I actually get it on stream? Hang on, let me see. Can I actually get it on stream? Items. Let me see. Items. I can only choose from the things that's on there. Oh, boo! Wait, actually, I can edit it. What does this do? Ooh! Ooh! I can! Hang on, I'll get it up then. Hang on, let me just get it up. Let me try and get it. If I can just... Where is it? Why do I have so many bloody images? Hang on, right. It'll be in my downloads, so let me just filter it to downloads, right? I can get it up, right? Yes, hello, I tapped. Yes. You know what? Let's get both of them in. Why not? I'm sure we'll get this bloke in as well. Right, basically, right, we do have... I do actually have OCs. Well, yeah, original creations for my AU, right? This right here... Hang on, let me try... This right here Can I make it bigger? Yeah. Right, this right here, that's a gearhawk, right? This is like a nightmarish fucking monster that I imagined, right? Now the wings, you can see the wings, right? The wings, they are like a the claws even. The claws and the wings like buzzsaws. I told you. I told you, they're fucking nightmarish, right? And I'm gonna get rid of that, right? Then there's another one. There is another one. Where is it? What did I do to get... Oh, I pressed that. Right, yeah. This is what they look like when they're in attack mode. Hang on, let me just make it bigger. This is what they look like when they're in attack mode. Did I really just fart? Yeah, that's the point. That's the idea. It's supposed to look cute. It's supposed to look cute. That's the whole gist of it. It's supposed to look cute because it's like I imagine like it's supposed to look cute. That's intended. I wanted to make it where it's like, oh, it's in it. Well, actually, technically, Liv, who made the character art for Noah, she's the one who actually designed it for me. I actually did do like concept sketches myself. I don't know if I can actually get them, but yeah, you know. I was not expecting to actually be able to spawn in my own little OCs. That is lovely. That's interesting. So, hang on, let me just get more up. Because if that's the case, I can start doing that more. Because, yes. Let me just... I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get that. What else can we get in that's part of this AU? I don't think I can. Okay, right. You know what we'll do. So I actually... This shows also that I actually am making like a whole fucking like in-depth AU, and it's just making a, you know, it's just like the whole idea is, yeah. So this guy, I have to make him bigger. I also have to make this quick because my phone's on 5%. It just notified me. Right, this bloke right here. You can see him. He's part human, or corpse even. He's part corpse, and he's also part robot. Right. This guy right. Basically, this is what happens. Right. This guy is essentially a how do I make him bigger? Right. This guy is essentially a fucking, what do you call it? This guy is essentially like a freak accident. Freak accident? Is that the right? I mean, it kind of is a freak accident. Think how Frankenstein's monster's created, right? Now put that in a Black Mirror episode and you've got Brassbolt. That's the name of him. Brassbolt is like basically a mix between like I basically imagined like, oh, what would happen if there was this crazy man who put together this monstrosity, and yeah. He also has wings. Let me just see if I can... Right, I'm going to have to delete him. Bye-bye, Brassbolt. For a moment. I'm going to show you the one with wings, because he does actually have wings. And it's actually really good. And then after this, I will have to get going, because my phone is on 5% still. Actually, I wasn't expecting it to still be on 5%, to be honest with you. Where is he? Well, it'd be nice if I actually filtered it to my fucking downloads. Fuck me. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Right, there we go. Right. This is what it looks like with wings. Now, the wings, right? Yep, come on, make it bigger. There we go. The wings. I don't really know where to put it. Hang on, let me see if can I move myself? All right. There we go. Ah, right. Okay, hang on. How do I? Oh, I kind of soft locked my character now, haven't I? Oops. Oh no, there we go. Right. So yeah, like I said, this guy, right? Wait, so he has the ability to transform into well. No. Basically, right? This guy, right? There is a whole bloody lore that I have to it. Basically, right? This guy is the result of a freak accident. He basically because he's partly dead. He's basically dead. He's dead essentially. But the thing that's keeping him alive is this like AI algorithm thing that keeps him going. Unfortunately, right, so basically, the whole lore that I have for it is that this lovely chap, what does he do? He gets brought to life by the guy who creates him, and what happens is that the creator ends up dying because this guy. He basically the AI was his AI was coded wrong, so his AI was basically coded wrong, and yeah, so his AI was coded wrong, and this same inventor who created this guy also invented the Gearhawks. So they're two very separate things. And Brass Bolt somehow Brass Bolt notices them. And that is how the creator dies. He gets eaten alive by the Gearhawks. Truly macabre stuff. Right. I need ideas for next time we do a stream. Like a chatting stream. Should I next week go through not most of the lore because there's quite a lot to get through. Should I go through like a shit ton of the bloody lore? Because I might actually do that. I'm actually not against that. I would actually do that. Oh yeah, also this is like a robot design for one of the characters. This is an entirely different character. This is called B07T1CU5. That sounds like a word salad. It spells Balticus. It spells Balticus. But I like to call it B07T1CU5. Because it sounds cooler, in my opinion. But yeah, it is a bloody mouthful. But yeah, I might actually do on my ooh. Yeah, okay, I've just had a thought for my second channel. I can make it more lore related. Do you have any voice head canon for them? Do you mean like who I imagine voicing them? To be honest with you, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm back! What did I miss? You just missed me going through my entire lore of one of my villains. Hang on, like one of my character AU villains. Hold on, let me just get him up again. Oh, that does not look like a good sight. Oops. There we go. He looked like he was gonna go down. Anyway, yeah, so I can say it again, but this guy, like I said, this guy is a villain, and that I created for my AU, because I do have like a whole AU going on, just for fun, because yes. Imagine this, basically for this, imagine what would happen if Frankenstein and Black Mirror had a baby. This is basically what comes out of it. Like, he's part human. What's AU? The AU, the alternate. No, AU. No, alternate universe. It's an alternate universe of. Yeah, alternate universe. It's an alternate universe of like. I created like the I created like a alternate universe for. Not necessarily. It's like an alternative universe I created for my one of the games I enjoy playing. And Noah, my OC, is part of it. Anyway, I am gonna have to end because my phone is on 4% and I am conscious that it will fucking die. So yeah, you know what? Next Saturday, when it comes to the chatting stream, I will chat more about the AU because I do want to open that up a bit, and I might actually do more lore stuff on my second channel that I have, because yes, I do have a second channel. Alright, well, see ya. Yeah, alright. Have a good one. Try not to murder anybody in general. Anybody who's listening to this, try not to murder anyone. And yeah, I'll catch you, technically speaking, tomorrow when I do the composing stream, but there won't be any commentary to it. So, yeah, have a good one, and let's just hope my phone doesn't die. Ta-ta. Can't make any promises. Can't make any promises. Get the knife out. Put the baby in the gas oven. Nah, don't do that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yes, I am very twisted. Anyway, I am a very twisted man. Anyway, I will end the stream now. So yeah, in just. If there's people watching the VOD back, I hope you enjoyed the VOD. So, yeah. Ta-ta.